flying up the stairs, and she said, "Quick, sit up, I want to fluff the pillows up. We've got visitors." But I remember in my ill state, I said, "Oh, please just go away, woman." At any rate, with that I had a coughing fit, and I leant forward coughing as she seized the opportunity and was fluffing them up to her heart's delight in the far corner of the little room. With that I finished my coughing fit, and I threw my head back and hit it against the hard wooden headboard. And I remember saying, "Oh, Gwyn, you're such a good wife, but a bloody awful nurse." Going back to John Vosper, after he'd lost Janet and I'd lost Gwyn, we both said that life is very, very unfair. And it is very unfair. Some people have a very rough deal, and others have an incredibly wonderful helping from the goodies of life. I am one who has received those. I haven't earned it, haven't deserved it, warranted at all. But everything throughout my life has been fantastic. My school days, the war days, up on the Quantocks, you know, it's all very exciting. When I went to work, I worked on a number of different farms, a farm worker, a shepherd, pigman and stockman, and all wonderful, never had a day out of work at all. And when that collapsed, I then went to teacher training college. Some of my dear friends are here tonight, and I went into teaching and spent several years at a big comprehensive school in Bristol, then in Cheddar, and I thank the Oakley family who really got me my job at Croscombe, because I was working in the garden down here at Cliffview, and Fred Oakley came past and he looked over the wall and he said, "My son, there's a damn good little job going for you up the school." I said, "What's that, Fred?" He said, Headmaster. He said, "The mistress is going." And I went in and said this to Gwyn, and she said, "Well, if Fred has said it, that's village approved." So I said it and I got it, and they were in many ways, the golden years of our life. I'm so grateful. Some of my staff who are so faithful are here with me tonight. I'm nearly through, it's all right. The period in Croscombe has been wonderful, over 40 years, the golden years, the church and my group of friends. And before, when I was at college, at Stanton Prior and Marksbury, we had wonderful friends there. I'm so pleased that two are with me tonight, back from those days. When Gwyn died, I moved to foreign parts, Upper Coatley. And I would like to thank very much those folks from Upper Coatley who have been so kind to me and made me feel very welcome. And I feel as if I've been there for ages, which is wonderful. Thank you so much. And the last two more thank yous. There's a special group of ladies that I would like to personally. It is all legitimate and above board. I'm not mentioning any names because I don't want husbands or boyfriends or members of the family duffing me up for not. But such things as they are so kind of. There's a group of girls down in Wellesley called the Coven that I often see, and they're so kind to me. The lady comes in and has coffee quite regularly with me in a lovely chat. One young lady has a meal with me and took me, which I thought was to a college course. It was called Phase 8. I learned differently. And the other morning I was surprised to see a young lady standing outside my window in her pyjamas at about 8 o'clock. I'm not mentioning any names. There's another lady, thank you very much, another lady who takes me on romantic trips to antique shops in Somerton. Don't mention Jill. Don't mention it to anybody. Thank you, but I know it upsets the family, it embarrasses the family, and I know there's no fool like an old fool. But that special group of ladies, thank you very much, because when I'm in a state of great depression, it raises me up and makes me feel $1 million. So thank you very much for that. My family and friends, Michael, I'm so proud of my family. You don't know how proud I wish Gwyn was here to see you. But there we are. Thank you so much to my dear grandchildren and all those who have helped It's been absolutely fantastic. I do appreciate that so much. You've all been so kind. And with my own particular family, why I'm so pleased is that they went to the village school, the village church, the village youth club, and look how they've turned out. So I'm so grateful for that. Last of all, so a big thank you so much to you ladies who have helped and done so much, and of course the band. But last of all, a very, very long time ago, I dated a young girl who was 14 years old. Serena is nearly 14. My granddaughter's nearly 14. I dated a young lady who was 14 years old. On that first date, my arms were round her. 50 years later, she died with my arms round her. Wasn't I lucky to have had her for 50 years? Wasn't I lucky? I was so lucky, so fortunate. I've no longer got her here, but I've got all of you as a wonderful part of my life. So isn't that bloody marvellous? Thank you.